this? A Rexdor Roanoke. Words, bro. Alright. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's Stream Extreme Stream. We're streaming on the streaming stream. Alright. Now we said the word stream as many times as we possibly can cram into a sentence. Let's start the day off with our daily dice rolls here. So we fired this one off kind of late last night, but we saved this one for the start of the stream. We have been logged in for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Not really doing anything, just standing here logged in. There's a theory floating around that if you roll your daily dice after a couple of minutes of being logged in, after a little bit of being logged in, you're going to get a better roll than if you just like log in, pop in right away, hit it in the first 2 minutes. I don't think that's true. Look at that. What do we actually get? A 44. 44 gave us some white guiding hands and 6,000 experience. Now, normally I'd be pretty excited for 6,000 experience points. But it's double dice. Double. That's just not good enough. But since we're not TRing a whole bunch like we were for a long time, I'm not going to roll some other ones. Usually I would do 2 like bonus rolls, probably. But it's not, since we're not TRing, it's not a big deal. Hey, good morning, Tlabby. You pulled a heroic bloom. Nice. Congratsies. Congratsies. Is it quiet? There we go. I can hear it. Alright. So what do we want to do? Well, that's a big question. So we were half waiting for Tobrel to see where he would end up. And we were like trying to see what's going on last night, see if we could help him out. Get up to a Mythic 2 also. Sweet. See if we couldn't help him out through the low level stuff. Like, he's going to help us out so much in the epics, I thought at least we could do. But he ended up doing a bunch of raids and stuff last night, and then finishing up some gear work. So he ended up TRing as we were getting kind of done for the day. So we unfortunately are not real synced up. Yes, I'm only level 16. He's level 15, but we do have our bar full. And there's not that many more quests that I really am looking forward to at level 14. So I have a feeling we're probably going to take 17. And once we take 17 and start pushing down that train, we're just going to steamroll really quickly. So I think what we'll do is we'll give him a little bit. See if he decides to log in. Hey! Sigfrit? Siggy Poo. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to give him a minute, a little bit, see if he happens to come in this morning. I don't think it's very likely. He has been coming in my early afternoons and getting started. But figure, what the heck? We can do some stuff. Some stuff that I don't mind doing under level. Some stuff that I love. And we can still make some forward progress. What is this in here? Should be in here. Sorry, trying to find my sigil. There it is. So what's everyone up to this morning? I want to put the sigil someplace where I'll recognize where it's at and try to take care of it. Just shooting it. Just shooting a bow. Yeah, I've got to get an epic bloom myself. So how much time do you have? 19 minutes. Yeah, you know what? 19 minutes. We'll grab a spare. We'll grab a spare. This one. Althea's not a terrible helper, but I think I want to make sure that whatever I grab has Divine Vitalities for right now. We are on a wizard, which means we have a little bit less access to mana than, say, like a Sork or something like that. So I don't want to eat too much of our mana up without having some extra access with, like, some clerics. We'll always have Ellery, but Ellery only goes so far. Only goes so far, man. Alright. There's actually a bunch of experience that we will probably end up blowing past that I do enjoy getting. Just a lot more difficult to stream doing some of this stuff. For example, I really enjoy Explore Zones when I'm solo and not on air. So I like to put up a, like a podcast or like a nature show or something like that. I really enjoy that kind of thing when I'm doing Explore Zones. Just kind of something to have going on in the side ground, no, not the foreground. Yeah, I don't want to say background either. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter to me. I think we're gonna do, because we like Litany so much, I think we're gonna step Litany up. It's not a very long quest. We'll just pound through a Litany on a 4, and then we'll probably see where we go from there. See if this gives Tobrel any time to get on this morning.
The Black Mausoleum is grand, yet Spartan.
I'm gonna fire off all the things. I don't want to get got, so we'll see how things work. Birch. Play a little bit carefully instead of just Zerg in like we always do in here. Like that. The Zapdos land. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Oh yeah, our sword damage, by the way, dials up as we cast offensive spells. Or dagger damage. Boink. So basically we're rocking an extra 5 to hit and 5 to damage every time we cast a spell. Kinda adds up. Wait. That was... Not real sure how that was hitting us, but apparently it was bad enough that we threw up our bubble. Impressive! Peekaboo. Ah, look at this. Much danger. Whoa, and we didn't even get that one? Let's throw out some more. Save or die spells here. Yeah, the Reapers are a little bit tougher on this setting. Here we go. Got you now. Got you now. This middle fight may actually be tough.
The hallway
Another Fear Reaper, huh? See if we have I really wanted to charm this guy. Guess we're just gonna have to do some killing. Sucks. Oh, you're not gonna. This is your a hero soul. You're not gonna be copacetic. Alright. Switch weapons. Let's go to town. So we want to be sure to keep our damage modifiers up here. Okay, I shot him with a magic missile. We just want to keep that running, so every 10 seconds or so we're going to have to fire off a magic missile. It's more than enough to keep our extra +5 running. And that should be more than enough. This should easily go down now. Assuming that our hireling will, in fact, cast the occasional heal on us. Should be in fine shape. This Vorpal Blade of Destruction. Watch out. Look at that, though. We got some Sunder action here. Pretty chill little R4 so far, to be honest. The lock-in room is going to be where the real challenge lies. We don't have enough stealth to sneak it, so we are going to have to combat the whole time, which can be tough. When you can sneak it the whole time, it's so much fun. Alright, I'm going to do my best to, like, cheat my hireling up here at the top.
The floor vanishes as you drop into an ambush.
Yeah, there is 0 chance they weren't going to see us. Alright, so let's throw this guy on quicken mode here. Natasha. So I need you to occasionally be able to throw me a heal up there. Perhaps. Why are we not getting this picked up? There we go. I think as long as the archers are tapping me a little bit, I'm not going to worry too much about... There we go. This archer can attack me. I think it's going to be fine. And that should hopefully proc our torque at a reasonable enough rate. Which I think we're going to end up Alright, so we got the center lit up. Means we're well on our way to knockout. Well, hello. Plague this time, huh? You don't want to get loved by any of these reapers here. Oh, do we have a fear going on too? We do. She's probably not gonna have mana to heal me. No. Alright, so let's make sure we have some auras ticking here. We do have a permanent invisibility as long as we're shield blocking. Certainly doesn't hurt. But we can't move really fast when you're shield blocking unless you have a good tumble score. Literally just going to say now that we have them all held, we can just run. Alright, no feather fall. We don't have a lot of room for air on this one either, so we're going to have to pay slightly more attention than we have been the last couple of these. Boink. Yep, not too bad. Alright. Pull up our DDO Puzzles app by our good friend Grim. For those of you who've never seen it, I always like to take a little second here to talk about it. You get it on pretty much everything, including your phone, etc. Litany questions. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. And it'll kind of rattle down through all of them. You can just click, 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 click. It's the way I do it. It's the way Dad did it. And it's good enough for America. That's how I feel about this. Alright, let's begin. I would not. Alright, deliver it to Vol. I think I would broken forget if the destroyer will red or white tell the adventurers they can thingy. Boink. We're gonna go to the center spawn. I didn't bring any XP potions or anything like that, so we'll just have to be happy with our 37,000 regular experience and our 1,156 Reaper experience. Pretty good. Oh, Festivus started. Oh, damn. Are they copper? What are these things called? Oh, also, what's the time in the quest? 11 minutes. For 11 minutes, it feels pretty good. Do they not show up in your... as you're looted? They don't. What are these things called? I thought they were copper. Maybe they're not copper. Yep, they are copper. Didn't even know it was that time. I mean, I knew it was that time of the year, but I didn't think about it. Didn't think about it that it was that time of the year. Well, that's kind of our beginning of our 15s that we care about. The rest of the stuff we actually typically just move into Sharn. Take level 17. I don't know, what do you guys think? 17 or continue to bake a little bit of time? do some stuff I don't usually do. I mean, there's efficiency, and then there's like I don't mind screwing around a little bit longer, but I don't even know. Like, Tobrell has not been very cooperative on what his plans are, like communicative, on what his agenda looks like. I still level for fun. These are still fun. Like, I still enjoy all these quests. Well, here we go. Here's some 15s that we don't do very often. They just don't go towards the saga or anything. But we can go do, like, the Disciples of Shar escape plan, whatever those other quests are called. We can go rock through those. Those are some 15s that we don't do very often. And then I came here when I didn't want to. I think we're going to go ahead and level to 17. That's the real decision. If I'm going to keep doing 15s, I think I want to go ahead and level to 17. Ah, excellent. Dog barks. Perfect. Nice. Nice. It's like I picked it out on purpose. Now, I will say, the last time the dogs barked like this, we did have some big deliveries. They're really going nuts. Let me mute and see what's going on. Alright, so yeah, the solar panels came. Woo! That's very exciting. I'll have to take a picture later. I didn't grab my phone. But, these look like solar panels. And they say solar panels, so it's going to be great. For those of you who don't know, I have an Instagram post from yesterday. USS Fat Halfling, if you're interested in the bus updates and whatnot. But We got this big box. Well, I can look up pretty much the exact measurements, but it's like 5 foot tall, almost 2 feet by 2 feet. And my wife's like, she's leaving for a doctor's appointment, and she's like, maybe the solar panels are here. I'm like, that shape is not correct for the solar panels. But open it up. I had actually forgotten that I had ordered the water tank. Water tank is so nice. It's huge. 75 gallons of water. It's going to be very nice. We'll not have to worry about water very bloody much. Alright, so let's take this level and we'll have lots of wiggle room for... Nope, I don't think we need more balance. We'll have lots of wiggle room for quests to do. I don't know why we missed that last level. Couple levels. Oh, we really don't need more UMD. So leaves us 4 points. That's why we've been playing catch up on Intimidate, I think. Sounds right. This is going to be interesting. We're finally at level 7 spells, and there's so many interesting ones to take. I really love Well in the Banshee and Power Word Kill. Those are two of my favorite spells. Dominate Monster is so good, though. Rend the Soul is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best. But it's very good. Thunderstroke is not bad as well. We are very heavy in the electric damage region. It's possible that a big Thunderstroke would kind of be the equivalent of one of these spells, so maybe that's the way we should go. I don't know. We're faking it, right? It's good. I definitely want that every time I load a zone now, because I fat fingered the buttons. It's the best. Before I go here, was I AFK and whatnot long enough that I should just go ahead and go back to the boat? Yeah, we got 36 minutes. We should probably just go to the boat. We'll prepare our spells and buy spell components. I don't know if either of these spells take spell components. No, and awesome. Neither of them do. We get to pick up an extra 7 level spell, is that right? 6 level spell. We get to prepare as True Seeing now. Elemental buffs are a crutch. Okay. I'm not going to disagree. But it's a crutch that I spent a lot of time earning, so I'm going to take advantage of them. Alright, one's going to be like all juiced up. The other one I think will just be normal. I know, I'm excited. A few more bits, and they should be here today, tomorrow at the latest, from Amazon, and we should be able to start charging our batteries off of the power of the sun. Then I'm gonna have to buy some caulking and get them up on the roof. Actually, very exciting. to help. I think we'll just do one skull. These I don't do that often. Every once in a while they do kind of jump out and bite you. I'm happy for me too, actually. I am very excited. That does mean that we'll probably take a couple of mornings off. I shouldn't say mornings because they're really afternoons, but we might take a couple of AM streams off over the next week and see what we can knock out. Thunder. I think we will take extend the next opportunity. A couple of these shorter term buffs are actually pretty good for us, I think. Plus it, I think extend hits these, the Death Auras.
Shah worshippers guard the mountains. Worshippers sponsor.
What are you doing, guy? My guy, what are you doing? Shah, grant me the power of being locked up. Granted. Why does this guy have a Death Ward? Seems like an odd choice for a Death Ward, doesn't it? Just like a regular wolf, not a champ, not anything special.
The sounds of your
We can't enter that cave until that guy's wrapped up in chains. Against the law.
The interior of the cave is strangely empty. Have the Shah worshippers fled, or do they simply lie in wait further on?
Well, we evaded. Sort of. Raw! The ground is so scary. It's not gonna... I actually kind of want them to shoot arrows at us, actually. I should keep that in mind. It's been such a long time since I've used a torque. We do actually want to take a little bit of trash damage, as long as the trash damage is not that serious. We also want to make sure that they stay on us and not the hireling. Yeah, we got a magic missile to keep our +5 to hidden damage going. Alright, I'm over this fight. What? How did he get saved? Shire really did help him. Really did come through. I guess.
A gate opens to the west.
A gate opens to the
Shah
west.
worshippers use these gates to keep intruders away from our inner sanctum.
Is that what gates do? Do gate keeps intruders away? That seems odd. Seems unnecessarily complicated. Where'd my magic missile go? He doesn't think I can stop them all. What if I stopped them all? What if I was like the Pokemon master of stopping the disciples of Shar? Catch them all. Bet I could. Bet I could. Probably won't. It's a lot of effort, but I bet I could. Oh boy. Everybody gets PK'd. Pandemonium, huh? How about you? You gonna get whaled? Nobody got whaled? Nah, it can't be true. I call shenanigans. Somebody had to get whaled. Oh, look at that damage. The damage is pretty good. What? Get out of here with your death block nonsense. He's failed. Darn, what a bummer. Woo! Woo! That was some sweetness, actually. That was a 5,000 points. How much did this cost? For 57 mana? Of course. We got a little bit of haste left. I think we're okay. We are at our 5 charges, so we're also in good shape. He submits. I feel like this is a quest short on breakables. I don't really remember though. Thought I heard danger. Thought I saw danger.
Broken support beam enlarged show that this part of the cave collapsed quite recently. A gate opens to the east. Chanting echoes through the stone passageways. Hail Shah! The shadow will protect us.
Shar's shadow god? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that much about the story out here. Kaboom! That must have been a nice crit. Save, save, save. Say it, say, save. Perhaps if color spray is broken, perhaps it's just the...
We captured enough disciples for interrogation purposes. Though, of course, the magistrates will be grateful if you capture more followers of the Shadow Goddess.
What was I saying? Sorry, got distracted.
A gate opens to the east, and the chanting grows louder. Hail Shah! The shadow gives us power!
I don't know. Something.
This uncle appears to be
Something about not knowing what I'm doing.
the strange
I'm sure.
artifact in the center of the chamber is unlike anything seen before here.
Did I... There, I heard the chain go off. Now I can't interact with that, so there he goes.
The disciples surrender.
Apparently clicking on that guy the 13 times before was not enough to lower this gate. No thanks. Hashtag do not like. Alright, let's put a circle there. Clean up whatever lives. Damnation! Tart Newton! Oh, I bet that was rough. But that was real bad. I don't understand which people get death wards and which ones don't. It just makes no sense to me. It's not even random. It doesn't even feel random. It feels... Just like, that spell didn't work. You know what I mean? Like, feels like a DM who's a little bit salty that you just one-shotted his monster. And he's like, that character has death block. Like, what? Are you sure that monster has death block? Oh yeah, that monster. That guy has his long family history. Long family history has had a death block pendant, but only works for their bloodline. You sure? Oh, definitely. Definitely part of how it's always been. It's in my notes and everything. Okay. Elaborate family background history on these random NPC in the middle of the quest. Sure, you're just not mad that I one-shotted your monster? No. No. I've had DMs like that in the past. Why? I'm sorry. I thought I had color sprayed like 4 times. Apparently color spray just not wanting to work all of a sudden. There we go. A little hireling taking damage that they didn't need to. Now this also is another part of this quest I don't understand. Why do you put levers to open your gates inside of the jail cells?
Crates open somewhere outside.
Especially to the one place that you're actually able to rest. Is inside of your cells. And I suppose it could be considered relatively secure to get some rest inside of some jail cells, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't feel like it's that peace, peace and relaxing, rest and relax. I don't know. Doesn't seem that restful to me. Don't think I'm gonna get a quick 8 hours of rest. Hanging out inside of my prison cell. Wow, can you guys be further away? I'm sorry. That was a fun. Look at the animation for that. This guy's death word for sure, right? Yeah. Fortunately, no trapping powers. Yeah, it's fine. We should be able to go get that now. No more! I surrender! That guy has fought wizards before. Alright, so I want this collectible, but I don't want to have to fall down there to get it. No. Perfect. I love falling down to get a collectible. It's my favorite.
The disciples
Into the obvious pile of bear traps. I'm gonna put a collectible in an obvious pile of bear traps for my party.
Protect the altar! Protect our priest! Shouts a panicked voice. The leader of the Shar worshippers must be close.
Said whale. Hello, Avon lady. Huh. Knock you out. What? Of course, you have that weird death board that means that not only can I not just kill you, but you also want to be a pain. Said, hey, hey, hey. Killed my hireling. I'm not that worried about the hireling, but I would like to have the option to get healed when we're fighting this bear. Alright, Mama Bear. Rawr! Aw, you just got ate, son. No thanks. Huh, I missed it. Must have not clicked on somebody someplace. Alright, I think this has that interesting trinket, right? No, not today, it didn't. Today it didn't.
Within the shadows of the prison township of Wayloon, a deeper dark is growing. Who will cast a light on it before the darkness spreads?
Alright, sorry about that. Mute. So, I guess a radio telescope crashed. It's super loud. That's insane. So that's the ARECIBO Arecibo Observatory Telescope. That's crazy. That's not the big one in Mexico, right? Where are you at? In Puerto Rico. Had a cable snap and just wrecked it. Well, that's it. Aliens are coming. They sent their advanced spies down to knock out our one and only way to know that that they're coming. What a disaster. Yeah, I didn't read. I saw some post that a monolith appeared someplace. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
When night falls, the expedition... It should be a quiet night, says the magistrate. There's no one around for leaves. Suddenly, a harsh voice calls from the
Aliens.
darkness. Not true, human. We've been stalking you for hours. You are easy prey. Attack! The prisoners being freed. A prisoner has escaped.
We're gonna have many prisoners escape. Call it a hunch. You guys are very brave coming within arm's reach of Samus. They know how brave they're being. Whoa, 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 whale. Although this guy's pretty tough. Can't help it, sticky. That poor guy. Just fighting them off. Just going to town. I don't want the hireling to get overwhelmed. This is wizardry, by the way.
The magistrate surveys the battlefield. Is it over? He asks. At least the scaly beggars weren't able to lay a
Just able to stand there and just PK everything for days. Finger death everything for days. Oh, so good.
Reptilian form dashes towards the Shar priest. Sorcery will succeed where steel has failed. This prey is too valuable to leave behind. Without wasting a moment, the shaman takes the Shar priest through the dimension door. We can't let Dedrick Black escape. The shaman must have taken the Shar priest somewhere close by. It's time to venture into the forest and find them.
Let's pull up the wiki while we're sitting here not doing anything. I want to start getting into paying attention and reading the wiki a little bit more often. Huh, can I not log into the wiki now? There we go. I had to refresh the page for some reason to be able to log in. But anyway, I wanna spend a little bit more time and be a little bit more active on the wiki. I am just, or not the wiki, sorry, the forums. Just not good at scouring the forums for things. There's a bear trap. How do my little halfling or gnome legs get stuck in a bear trap? I don't understand. That does not seem very plausible. I mean, not a bear. They don't say gnome traps. Like bear traps. How do they work on things that are so small? Turn that death war back on. What are you thinking? Oh, look at this ambush! Oh! Oh, never mind. What are you? I don't think I've ever noticed this guy before. Turns out I'm not as feeble as I seem. This undead gnome monster. Oh boy. Sorry, feels like it's been a long day.
This must be the lizard folk camp. The shaman priest is on the bluff above, still bound with the war wizards and champions. There too stands the shaman who took him. The shaman is not surprised to see you.
We hunt the same prey. So be it. We are both hired blades, and that is the risk we take.
So, quite a while ago, I actually posted in the races forum
Better spent your paymasters or mine.
a build I called the Howler Clunky. I haven't checked on it in a while, if I'm going to be honest. Seems to have gotten a few views.
When they try to free the Shar priest again, the answers lie further down the route in the prison city of Wayland.
I know a lot of people want to make fun of the name. I like the name. Makes a lot of sense to me. But, there's no such thing as accounting for taste, right? But, yeah, it looks like we're at 400 some views, but only one reply, and that's the guy complaining about something. So there's not a lot in general going on the forums, it looks like, at the moment. People complaining they want to get the raid. It's going to take as long as it takes to get here. Sorry, folks. They did warn you. Oh, shut. Oh, the last quest is in the actual prison. I do want to get to 30 points in this tree so I can take Subtle Force 2. So we'll be able to take that next. Oh, we have to be 18 levels of wizard. Alright, it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. So I was kind of thinking about working my way up the Archmage tree also. Yeah, here's PK. So I need 21 points in Archmage to be able to take a third PK timer. Maybe. I'll have to look. All the PK, yeah. It's a lot of points to get a third PK timer though. But we'll definitely take a look at it, I think.
Here, prisoners are interrogated before they are thrown inside the walls. A magistrate beckons you forward with a slight nod. You feel a
It's the best SLA that you know of that is a shorter cooldown time of the actual spell. Really? Archmage PK is the best. I might fiddle with it. I normally don't mess with it very long. Still cool.
Your world shifts back to normal. The magistrate scans the room, terror in his eyes. You should speak with him about these extraordinary events.
Yeah, I mean, at 26,
Screams and the clash of arms can be heard outside.
at 26 is pretty cool. There's a lot of places I feel like you
Smoke rises
don't have any gear stuff. You don't really need a whole lot of gear upgrades, but it'd be nice, in my opinion, to have some gear upgrades. You know, maybe it's, maybe you screw around and you have a little bit at 25 or 23 or here or there or something. Jump, 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 jump around. I don't like how we missed that attack. That was a little bit aggravating. That color spray. Man,
Purple Dragon Knight rallies to his side. To the ship!
the Deep Known is a great race for me. It like hits everything I ever want. It really does. These guys didn't all die. Feels strange. Strange range. Ranger Stranger. Ranger Stranger, everybody. Fine. Attack. Feels dirty. You're dead now. Magic missiles. How many more bad things are on the docks? There we go. Ha, I'm as bad as any looter. I broke all these barrels. There's a bunch of barrels over there too. I'm not gonna break all those barrels. Am I? Maybe. Screw it. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. Ooh, a collectible. Oh, yeah. Rare Samus Breaking Breakables. Ray or stream. Woo!
Purple Dragon Knight runs from the alley, breathless from battle. Though strangely, nothing seems to be...
Look at him just chucking them spears. Old cheer. Spear chucker. Spear chucker Marutski. You're welcome, Purple Dragon Knight. You're welcome. Good question for it. Breakables are en route. Good quest for it. I'm not normally a breakables person, but every once in a while we'll do a handful of breakables. Uh-oh. Took some damage. Took some damage. Spin around in a circle. I guess they're shooting her? Seems odd. Oh, so many more breakables. Yeah, Vaughn 3 is one of the few quests that I kind of go out of my way to get the breakables. I don't mind doing breakables if somebody else is doing the quest. I'm one of those people. It's like, no, my part here is done. Mono collectibles. Another Reaper, huh? You're fancy. No, my hireling, the Demon Soul got her. How dare. Get your head on your shoulders. I'm here to cast Wasted. I actually don't know the rest of how that song goes after that. Put your head on your shoulders. There's gotta be a line. Something like put your head on your shoulders, return to the living once again. You're too young to be gone forever. I knew the res shrine was like right here. I wouldn't have bothered.
The captain surveys the area from atop the ramp. Once again, your world shifts and shadows. Keep the war within reach.
Nope, they are in fact scary shadows. Wait, there's a scary guy, right? There's a scary fight. Let's go Shrine. I feel like there's a scary fight. I don't actually remember, but I think so. Alright, so what do we got here? In the new things. Precise shot on a mechanic? Question mark. Probably. When we'll get the raid. What do you guys think of the new Blink and Displacer champion types? This is a guy offering up another idea of champion types. The idea that they would move around, be displaced, have adjustable aggro, stuff like that. People are like, why would you want to have a monster that Sorry. The monster that wouldn't immune to crowd control, randomly jumps around and would basically be impossible to lock down and control. Are there new champs? No, they're not new champs. This is somebody saying, "Hey, what if we got these new champs?" I thought maybe that's what he was asking, but he was not. This guy says the expansion sucks. Really? I didn't think the expansion sucked. And I'm a person that gets... My head does not handle the that zone particularly well. But I still felt like the quests were good and fun. Alright, there we go. We took like an hour and did a bunch of quests that we normally don't do at 15 or 17. Here's an interesting potential thread. Update to low-level augment collectors. These guys were designed a long time ago and people were spending a lot more time in low-level quests. As a result, their prices are really high. 50 of a certain collectibles for a random augment or astral shards to pick one. With the improved augments, I think it's a general success aside from bugs. The way we acquire augments seems like a useful thing to revisit too. Could we tweak the prices to make them more approachable, especially for new players? Could we change the astral shard prices to fragments, which seems like a more appropriate tier of premium currencies for these types of rewards? Yeah. I don't hate some of these, some of the thoughts to that. To be really, really fair. I know why they kind of have things set up the way they do, and it makes sense from a couple of different perspectives. But yeah, I would not be opposed to someone taking a minute looking at some of the things. It's honestly not that hard to get a bunch of collectibles. Normally, if you need something really badly, you can just ask around and you'll probably find it. Yeah, we didn't even have any gear damage. Wait, we're 17. Alright, we have to make some gear swaps, actually. I forgot that we became 17. So we want to put on the Glossamer Weave at 17. What does it actually look like? Yeah, okay, we'll wear that for a minute. So that was our con item, right? Yeah, that's our con item. So we need to find a different place to slot con. I think we could probably put the Band of Insightful Commands away for our big con ring. We have a big con ring, by the way. Not like the biggest con, but sizable. big enough to make you sit up and go, what? Alright. Ring. Must be over here. Actually, oh yeah, this is still a part of their set. I was just to be like, maybe we just take our hat off, but we can't because that's part of our set. Also at 17, shite, actually. We might have to like completely redo our gear set. Alright, let's find that ring. Throw it over here. Where's the skin tight gloves? Maybe we don't have to throw the ring over here, actually. Skin tight gloves. We may switch over to the Dreadkeeper set, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Negative poison and force spell power. Maybe not. Maybe we just stay in this setup as well. Oh, I feel like we should look at it. Where's this stupid ring? There it is. Alright, not rings anymore. Level 17. Level 17. There we go. Alright, so if we were to put this on instead, there's gloves, there's bracers. Here's the armor. Does it come in heavier armor than that? And if it does, do I have a heavier armor than that? That might be part of why we don't do it. Dread. Dreadkeeper. Dreadkeeper set is the Blackmail. Where did that come from? Safety and numbers. Gross. That quest is gross. Tlab says, I want to make a post petitioning to remove tokens of the 12 or possibly make heart seeds to be available to all things the tokens can do. That's not going to happen. Medium armor comes from the second quest at the docks. Yeah, I don't think I have one. I can take a look, but I don't think I have one. I think I just have the gray leathers. So this armor is repair amp, false life, physical sheltering. Compare it to this armor. Physical sheltering's more, negative healing amp, false life, etc. We would end up losing our bracers, which is our concordant op, and our big mana item for big nullification. There's a step in that direction for sure. And then skin tight gloves, protection, vitality, spell resistance versus the attunement gauntlets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're there. If I had the medium armor, the blackmail, I think I might be more inclined. It's terrible that the repair amp doesn't do anything for us. Also, now this is Insightful Con and a Vitality Augment, so we are getting quite a bit of hit points. We're just not getting the false life out of it in either place. That means our PK is reading 58, not in Reaper. Speaking of Reaper, level 17 we get another Reaper point. I believe all the Sharn Mage set uses bracers with Collective Sight. I believe all the Sharn Mage sets use bracers, Collective Sight with Dreadkeeper. Oh, they use the Collective Sights for con. Well, right now I'm still using the Acolyte lenses for things. This just like hits a lot of stuff, like Spell Sight, Insightful Wizardry, etc. Like they really do kind of fit the mold. Grab an int. Spell penetration, DCs, all this action, sure. What? What's our con? It's even right now, so it's gonna stay even. Is that correct? Because this one's all the time, and these are just in Reaper quests. Hey, we picked up our 63rd point, by the way, through this TR. We were at like 9,000 last night, so we got 9,000 Reaper points so far since we TR'd. It's not the worst. Eat that 100 experience points. Eat it. All right. So how much of a bonus are we getting here? Insightful Illusion Focus 2. That's the only thing that's changing, right? Yeah. Insightful Illusion Focus 2. How long do you have? 35 minutes. Let's grab a spare. Man, we're gonna have to go get this blackmail. That's gross. Think there's a possibility that we're more Pale Master in future versions of this than we are right now, even. I feel like right now we got a lot of Pale Master in us. But I could see being tier 5 Pale Master in this build in the future instead of just relying on some hit points and SLAs and stuff. Like this is like my minimum for Pale Mastery. But I could see going all in. Pale Master is so good. We are used to dead guys being in you. It's a weird phrasing, I think.
Isabel Tremont waits for you atop one of Sharn's lofty towers. She can help you contact Lucian Vaughn. Isabel tells you to take the elevator up to...
I just like 6 in Pale Master and the rest in Fade Arc and Archmage for Deep Gnome. Yeah, I'm interested in that as well. But I like the heaviest armor possible also. And even if you never really swing your dagger or whatever your weapon is that much, you get an awful lot of value from these few points here. So I'm probably going to continue to get some level out of there.
Boarding house, an island of quiet rooms in the city. A genial halfling nods to you from behind the front desk.
Like, you just get so much little value.
Boarding house reduces the elevator to a smoky murmur. You'll have to find another way up to the terrace. The windows shatter, and agile forms swarm in from sky coaches outside. The boarding house is under immediate attack.
I mean, this is even with the not... That's with the DC sword. Cleared that guy pretty quick. I mean, imagine if I was using like a real DPS weapon.
Phoenix has rented this entire operation and transformed it.
Could really add up fast. I don't know why you're so close behind me here. But I would like to go like Force Archmage on one of these lives and see if we can really push it. See how deep we can. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at this. Look at that wave of trash just getting slaughtered. Oh, yeah. Oh, the collectible's not here this time. Give me my collectible. Should have been more patient, I guess. They would have walked over here. What is this guy? The guy that lives. This person killed me on the hardcore server, so I want to be careful. Aggravated. Still. Probably should have done this on a higher Reaper, but everyone knows my arguments for if you're doing heroic stuff solo, there's no reason to go crazy with your Reapers unless you're trying to make, you know, do your own personal goals. Reaper 1 gets you all the same perks as Reaper 10, except for assuming you can complete a few less Reaper points. Now in Epics, different story. You should push yourself as much as you can get away with in Epics, but let's see if those guys make it all the way around. Well, they did. Well, now I regret not getting my collectible.
The way up to the terrace is just ahead. One final room of encounters the monster path. You hear a piercing call from the direction of the terrace. Perhaps they see the grand wall. You
to make sure that the hero soul is taken out before things get crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and summon our hireling. That's what it's there for. We don't need to make our lives any harder than it is. Maybe that guy chased me all this way.
The assault on the tower seems to have ended. Now to head to the terrace and
Yeah, missed 2 collectibles. One I could have stopped and picked up, the other one just never spawned.
matches the description of the receiving vault.
Rising sun.
I have a message for you, says Vaughn. The beacon belongs to me now. I paid the Boromar clan good money to get it after all. Don't think for a moment that you can challenge me in this. You're just setting yourself up for
Distributed.
Makes a gesture and the terrace collapses beneath you.
Probably the best player that I know personally. He really loved. Wow. %23% fire and electric absorption. I just don't. Anyway, he really loves Asharn Welcome as an XP quest. He talks about how you get more experience from it than you do like Madstone Crater.
You step into Zelig Crowspire's tidy office. The Inquisitive calls out to you. Step inside, quickly. There are eyes everywhere. Zelig pulls a switch and nods toward the back of the building. You hear the scrape of stone on stone as a concealed back door slides open.
That's not the
You walk
way.
out into the streets of Cogsgate. Towers loom
How is this a concealed back door, by the way?
night sky. Anyone who knows what's good for them.
Imagine this was closed. This is the hallway that leads clearly into there.
Despite the slurred words, you've learned more about the Dask Boromar rivalry from the poor man. You wonder what the other residents of Veneer Park might have to say.
Soulless bastard's gonna see me. Time is it? It's almost 1. I'm actually really tempted to
The doors to the
finish
gallery
up this
hall
quest
are
and then
wide
call
open,
it
chairs are
a
empty.
little bit of an early day.
The nearby tables are still covered with food and drink.
I'd like to go
Customers left in a hurry.
fiddle with my solar panels.
Still lodged in the victim's side. You also notice several gashes on their palms. The incriminating information in this picture would fetch a pretty price.
Are you kidding? None of them? Yeah, I don't buy that for $1. Sorry, DDO. I guess our Necro DCs are a little bit behind our illusion DCs, but not that far.
Strike down the last of this
56 to 64. Okay, it's a little bit below. Guess we need to grab a Necro item too, huh? I mean, we have this one. We could put this on. What does this do? 58. It's not that far. 6. That is a lot. Hello. I mean, I am not one to turn down smashing of a box, but what did I do? Which double? Wow, haven't moved our map yet. This double back, I need to double back. This double back, I got to double back. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to spend a little bit more time paying attention to my Necro DCs when I'm casting Necro spells. Again, by switching that weapon, we can get a couple more points out of the deal. It's probably worth the moment. Clicky, clicky.
You can see that he was killed by a poisoned crossbow bolt. His last gambling ticket lies just out of reach. Felon must have spent his recent winnings digging himself out of debt. Imagine meeting your end right after getting yourself clear. At least he died in the black. Felon had just won big, cleaning up on a match in an underground fighting ring down at Cogs. Despite clear attempts to make this look like a break, all of Felon's valuables are still in their proper places. As you mull this over, you hear voices from the direction of the front door. You manage to make it past the desk thugs blocking your way. The desk thugs let you pass, thanks to your quick tongue and winning
I really do feel like you should be able to do more talking your way through stuff in this game. I'm glad that they gave us a little bit. Oh, let's actually put our money where our mouth is. Switch to our slightly bigger DCs. So again, part of the reason why we really like this orb is because it's giving us the Sinister Chill bonus, which means we need to be clicking our negative energy spells. Otherwise, we could just spend pretty much all of our time slamming the electric spells.
alongside all the other cast-offs in our shop. A different body, but the same song. A crossbow bolt dipped in poison, and a palm covered in slashes. This time, a new detail catches your eye. Closer look at the reveals a hidden room filled with smuggled goods. Some small packages lie on the floor. No doubt they were hidden there so they could be fenced in.
Alright, that was super overkill, but whatever. It is what it is.
The last of the heavily armed halfling thugs falls. Another alley
Did I not talk to you? I feel like I did.
The more you learn
No,
about the
she talked to.
victims, the more questions you have. You can only hope that Zulkus Crowspire holds the answers you've been seeking.
Trapping scum. Trapping scum? Hello!
He stands before you with a face you remember from your recent adventures. Despite your own shock at meeting him again, you hope that Zulkus is willing to answer your questions about the murders. Zulkus steps through a dimension door, his face glowing with the smug triumph of a man who thinks he's won, though you're too busy dealing with his troll bodyguard to notice. The troll topples, yet another casualty of this bloody night.
Huh, okay.
Now, to meet up with Zelda.
My phone's being weird again. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Oh, here's our other silver roll. We probably should have upgraded that silver roll into a gold roll. But what devs?
Zelda shakes her head, the weight of her brother's betrayal settling over her like the dirt that falls from the streets from above. You've got a job to finish. Another crime scene which is
Alright. There we go.
The secret door slides open.
It's great being a wizard.
A Medusa. Oddly enough, she doesn't seem surprised to see you.
Love
Instead,
Medusas.
she motions for you to enter. You find a security ledger embossed with Vaunt Arcanotechnic symbol. A quick glance reveals that every victim had worked for Vaunt. It's too big of a coincidence to ignore, especially since a note in the bottom leaves up close more slashes on the palm. This time, you see the pattern. You wonder how to could miss such an
Didn't put my money where my mouth was there and soup things up. I should have, but
He stooped down to search the contents of Nayrun's pack. Looks like he was fleeing for his life when the murder got to him.
not a big deal.
That ledger told you what you needed to know. The victims all worked for Vaughn and were killed because they knew too much about his operations down in the cop. You strike down the last of the attackers. You can't let these petty thugs hold you back. Not when you're so close to the truth. You catch up with Zelda and fill her in on the clues she found so far. You point you towards an alleyway going west of where the office is.
No! Had them all together. ran away. When you have everything together, it looks like it's going to go real nice, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. So your target runs off to the side or back or whatever. It's aggravating.
A familiar voice echoes from behind this door.
What part of make it look like an accident didn't you understand? And leaving your signature behind was beyond stupid. Now Zella can talk to us. It's only a matter of time before she and those adventurers come barging in here.
Sigh of relief as the goblin falls. He said that
You think the Calspire family still
the goblin suddenly
like
Zulkus quickly cast
parents are still alive or whatever? Or do you think that they're orphaned? Like can Zelith or whatever her name is,
Zelith.
Zelith, can she like go to her mom and tell her mom what her brother's up to and get him like his ears boxed?
Judgment, and I'll pay for that every day.
I wonder.
Keep going. I'll move
Alright, buddy.
on.
Well, it's basically 1 o'clock. I'm going to wrap up a little early because I'm going to go play with my solar panels for a little bit. We'll be back, I don't want to say early tonight, but we might be back a little early tonight. I want to give Tobrella an opportunity to catch up a little bit. And maybe we can have some big funs tonight. Alright, buddy. I'm going to peace out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel if you have not already subscribed over there. It would be much appreciated if you'd take a minute and do that. Just trying to build that up a little bit so we can get the ad revenue. Lots of people watch the streams over there, watch some of the videos over there, stuff like that. But it doesn't matter if we get 600 hours a week of viewers watching it or whatever if YouTube makes every nickel from you guys watching the ads over there. So if you can take a minute, hit that button. I would appreciate it. Alright, but with that, I'm going to bounce out. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you in a few hours, probably around 7 o'clock Central, give or take, which today would be 6-ish hours. We might come back a little early. We'll see, but probably around 7. Alright, peace, much love. We'll see you then.